Hi, this is Reverend William Whitehead. I'm the pastor of First Baptist Church in Rahway, and I'm here with Jim behind the camera, and we're talking about fame today. I was camping once in Pennsylvania with my wife, and we had the worst mosquito problem. There was torrential rains a couple weeks before, and there were mosquitoes everywhere. And so the local news station decided to come up and into the campground and interview people about the mosquito problem. So this truck comes up, and the guy gets out and asks me if I want to be on television. I don't want that. I'm not interested in 15 minutes of fame, and I'm just not interested in getting all this attention drawn to me. So I said, nah, you don't want to talk to me. Down the road, just a little bit, 100 feet from here, are these little kids that are covered head to toe in mosquito bites. They've been running around for 3 or 4 days without shirts on, and they were just covered in mosquito. I said, those are the people you want to talk to. Those are the people you want to put on television, because that's the perfect shot. So they went down, they got their shot, they got their interview, and my wife came to me afterwards, and she said, You could have been on television. Why didn't you get on television? No thanks. I'm just not interested. But people today want to be on television. People today want to be famous. People today want their 15 minutes of fame, and I'm telling you, people, they'll do anything. They'll do anything to get it. There was an article in Big Questions. What is it? BigQuestionsOnline.com. That talked about this, and I wanted to pull a couple of studies from this. And what they concluded, they quoted a study from the United Kingdom. Half the people who were asked said they wanted to be a celebrity, and a big proportion of that half, that 50%, said they would do anything to be a celebrity, anything, including committing a crime. What are you, out of your minds? But that's what the poll said. And then another study done on the fans of a show called Temptation Island. I think it's a show, I've never watched it, but I think it's a show where couples are tempted to cheat on each other. Isn't that a great show? I mean, come on, Jim. Doesn't that just make you jump up and down and say, whoopee, Geez, give me a break. So Temptation Island, the show found that the fans of that show held status. The majority of fans held that their status, the way other people saw them, was more important than morality, more important than personal honor, more important than ethics, more important, just the way people thought about them. Well, my friends, Jesus condemns this kind of behavior. Jesus absolutely condemns me lifting myself up to be above everyone else. Jesus says, when you give to the temple, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. I mean, he's talking about what he was talking about was people lifting themselves up through donations, so that others would look highly upon them. Back in Jesus's day, in order for you to be an important person, you had to give to the temple. You had to give a lot of money to the temple, so you would announce it. People would go with their servants, and as they dropped their bag of money into the basket, they had these baskets out in front of the temple complex for donations. As they dropped, their servant would announce to the crowd, the Reverend Whitehead has just given so much money. Isn't he wonderful? Isn't he fabulous? He's just the greatest. And they would do this. It would make a big deal out of it. Jesus says no. Give in secret, because God knows. God knows what's in your heart. God knows all about me. God knows me intimately, and God cares about me. God loves me and cares about me. But it's not just about me. God cares and loves everyone on the planet, every single person. And so if God lifts me up above everyone else, that's not fair, and that's not right. And so therefore, even though I am special in God's eyes, even though I am loved in God's eyes, even though I am important in God's eyes, I still am not above anyone else. God is no respecter of persons. And so, yes, I want to feel good about myself. Yes, I want to feel important. I want to feel important, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's not about me. I am not more important than everyone else. I am not more important. I should not be lifted up. Even if I am a wonderful, wonderful person, I should not be lifted up above everyone else, because God is no respecter of persons, and God loves my neighbor next door just as much as God loves me, regardless if I'm rich and famous, regardless if everybody hears of me, regardless of how many people watch me on television, blah, 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 etc., etc. What we're seeing, unfortunately, in our society is me television. I'll do anything to get on TV. I'll do anything to get recognition. I'll do anything to be famous. Me TV. Well, God bless them. That's all I can say. I wish you blessings and good luck, because I don't see what you get back from that. I just don't see it. Instead, I am following the words of Jesus. I try to devote my life to doing what Jesus taught, and that is, Jesus said, love God and love your neighbors. Love God and love your neighbors. Why? Because God loves your neighbors too. God loves all the people around me. And so I try to do that. I want to be, an quote-unquote important person, or whatever that means. But at the same time, I want to love God and I want to love people, because Jesus taught me to do that. And I hope you will do that too, my friends. God bless you, and thanks for watching.